that would swell up, there's a good chance of it cracking the outer part.
Oh, really?
So what I do then, I put cork sleeves on the tenon there. So when there is any expansion, when it gets wet, there'll be a bit of give there, and it won't crack the outer mortise. So simple things like that. And the same thing with these, you've got to have a bit of give. There's so much moisture going down the blowpipe that once it goes down into the end of this, it'll swell up big time. It's quite slack there now, but you wait now. If I keep on blowing, and by a couple of hours, I'd have quite a job to remove that from there.
Right.
And the same with a chanter, and that's important that you can move that back and forth because you need to retune the reed every now and again. So there's plenty of cushion there then for expansion.
Yeah.
And especially if you're using African blackwood or boxwood will swell and it will crack. There's no give, so it's important. Right. The thing you try to teach people like joiners, always your mortises will be tight, it'd be good to have, but in an instrument where there's a lot of moisture, you've got to have some give. And that's the reason I'm using cork there for give, so you can slide this up for tuning without any difficulty.
Right, so most of the instruments are cherry wood now?
This is cherry, yes, because there is a bit of give there and it reacts pretty good with the moisture.
Right.
But if you want a good ringing sound and a sustain, the harder the better the wood. Right. For that. But this has got a nice mellow sound and people tend to like the sound. It's good. Cherries. And at the moment, it's not all that expensive to get anyway, which keeps the price down.
Right, right.
Now if I wanted boxwood, I'd have to ship it in from somewhere. Boxwood is very scarce. Well, hardly any in Wales, and if you do find it, it only grows in short lengths and it's all bent and all twisted. Right. Now you want a good climate like Greece or somewhere, or south of France where it grows, and then you'll have lengths about that long before you have any knots in it. Yeah. Yeah. But it's quite expensive.
And then you
lovely instrument.
But then you said you were some of the low, was it alder? What?
Yes, the old-fashioned way it was elder. Okay. Elder, yeah. Elder, okay. Where you have the elderberry. Right. Elderberries and the elderflower. And in those days, every cottage, more or less in Wales, would have an elder tree. It was a medicinal tree. Right. You know, the old Celts, it was kind of big time with them, with their religion and everything, because you could use the bark. It was good for repairing the skin or any scabs or something, or if you had a cut, they would use that for healing. Right. Big healing powers. Also for the stomach, they would drink the water. If you had poisoned stomach, they'd use the juice of the bark. Then they would use the part of the branch itself, the thin part, to make the reeds. Because of the hollow, you can dig out the pith in the middle. Right. And then you could make a tube of a thicker branch where you would hollow that out again and you use it as a chanter. Okay. And then they would kind of whittle down a little more tenon on the end and put a horn on the end of it, and that would have been the instrument. Wow.
And so you're going to start making some of those, or at least that's the plan.
Yes. Well, I've made a few, but now I've got quite a bit of stock because the farmer up here, he just took the tree down because he was just on the boundary. Right. But he's left a stump that long, so in the spring now that'll spring up again, and I can use the thin parts to make the reeds and have the traditional sound coming back again. Nice.